Well, we're off. It's day 3 of our paddling adventure. I had a really good night's sleep last night. Slept very well, thanks to a couple of beers. Sitting around the campfire last night, very nice. And then up this morning, a good hearty breakfast before packing away. Very excited about today. We've got a mixed bag. We just got the rest of Loch Oich to paddle down to the locks there, and the River Oich branches off to the side. So I think some of us are going to paddle the river and some are going to take the canal. I know Ginger's a bit concerned about his dogs, so he's going to take the canal route, and then we'll meet him at the other end at Fort Augustus, which is right at the start of Loch Ness. And there's a chip shop there, so we're going to have fish and chips for lunch. Can't wait.
If you're not as confident or you've not done it on moving water, just go straight down, and then it flattens right off anyway.
Yeah.
But if you fancy a bit of an eddy out.
We've just got to the end of the loch, and we're about to hit the river section. We just pulled over to the side to get organised. I'm obviously going to put my big camera away because that's asking for trouble. And we're just having a little sort of briefing with Jack and Rick, who know this river. So yeah, this bit should be a bit of fun. Ginger's taken the canal, and we're going to meet him at the other end. We're about halfway down the River Oich, and we just pulled over to have a little rest and a drink. We've run quite a few sections of rapid, and the section we've just done is a little bit bumpier, a little bit lumpier, and a lot more fun. We're having an absolute ball. Yeah, really good. It's my first real kind of experience of white water, so I'm really enjoying it.
Absolutely amazing.
There we go. That's the big one. We had a lovely little stop in Fort Augustus there. Had a fish and chip lunch. Rattled the collection boxes a little bit. Got a few more pennies in there. And we're now back on the water. This is the start of Loch Ness. 22 miles long and classed as an inland sea. Has its own lifeboat station, and things can get pretty interesting out here. Okay, not good. My boat's taken on water. I've just been mopping it out and I can see water seeping in through the hull. That must have happened on that whitewater section. I heard a crunch when I went over that rock, and I've clearly broken the boat. So I'm gonna have to pull over and do a bit of a repair here. Otherwise I'm sinking. Yeah, I've just turned the boat over. Don't know how well you can see that, but I've got a crack from here. Runs all the way along to about here. And it's actually, I don't know whether you can see that, it's lifted the fiberglass. One bit of wood is kind of kinked like this. I'm going to have to dry that. And I've got some duct tape with me. I should be able to do a bit of a temporary repair that should get me to where we're going tonight. Yeah, I've put some duct tape on it. I don't know how well it will hold, but we'll see. All right, you guys go ahead. You guys go ahead. I'll catch you up. Okay, all right then, mate. I'll see you in a few. All right, buddy. Bye. Well, so far so good. It doesn't seem to be pouring in quite as quickly as it was. I put the sail up just to try and catch the others up. I just had a call from Ant. They realised I'd got in a muddle and they're waiting at a beach just up the loch a bit, so I'll catch up with them. When we get to camp tonight, I can have a proper look at it and maybe get some more tape on there. Oh, my poor baby. About a foot long, right through both 55 bars, through the wood is like this. I've taken my sail down. I was just getting pushed ahead. A few of the lads have gone on ahead to see what there is in the way of a campsite further down the loch, and we're just tagging along. But I'm at a bit of an unfair advantage with my sail up, and I think we're going to get the group sails up and organised tomorrow. That's the plan. So yeah, I thought I'd just take it down and paddle. That way we're not getting too far apart from one another. This is a big deep loch, and it's safer just to kind of stick together really. The repair on my hull seems to be holding. I mopped all the last dregs of water out when we stopped, and there isn't really any more that's come in, I don't think. So that's a bit of a relief. I'll turn it over and dry it out properly when we stop and have a good look. But, yeah, it seems to be all right for now. This is like the worst section this could have happened on. Loch Ness is massive, and there are only 3 places where you can camp along its whole length apparently. You know, it's just steep-sided. We're paddling along the southern shore because on the other side there's a busy road. You just have that road noise and it's just not as nice. So we're sticking to this side, but it does mean that there are limited camp spots. Alright, seems to have, there might be a little weak, but that's it. Hardly anything really, not enough to worry about.
Yeah, good. Rearrange a bit of signal. Nice long row, innit? Depends on way along. Like hammocks.
I suppose the view will do. You know.
It'll do, it'll have to do,
won't
won't it? I'm not impressed with that Burger King over the other side. You know.
How's the boat?
Yeah, alright, it's sort of held up actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Where's the trap?
Oh yeah.
There, you can feel it. It's there. Is it there?
Beyond the trap, so is it?
No, it's actually
Spread the word there.
We found a cool little beach on the side of the loch to pull up on for the night. It's tiny, and obviously we're a big group, and there's barely enough room. But we seem to have managed to squeeze everybody on. Quite a few of the lads have bought hammocks, so that's helped. Obviously, they don't have the footprint that a tent has, you know, and there are a few trees about. But I'm really happy with how I've managed to set my tent up, despite it being very uneven. I've managed to sort of kick the rocks about a little bit and make it sort of flat enough to set the tent up, and actually it's not looking too bad. I think it'll stand up to a bit of gusting. The wind has picked up quite a bit, which is good because, you know, that keeps the midges at bay, which is the most important thing as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, no, this should be just the job. I've turned my canoe upside down. I'm just going to let it dry out in the wind, and then I'm going to take that tape off that I applied earlier and just redo it, do a bit of a better job.
You had a bit of tea, Charlie? No, I don't yet. You're having something after. Have to have a taste of trout. You don't fancy it? Bit of grilled trout.
We had some cracking snow, didn't we, this year?
Yeah. There was a couple of foot of snow in places. It's great. A couple of nice sort of winter scrambles on it.
It's nice to get some, because obviously you're so close to the coast there.
Yeah.
Look at that. This is where all cameras suddenly appear. Boom! Surrounded by cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's got a little piece of this, Ant. Ant. Got a little bit of this wild trout before it disappears.
Look, what's this?
Oh, hey, look at that.
No, I didn't.
We've had another fantastic evening around the fire, and what an amazing day it's been. We got to the end of Loch Oich, the loch that we were camped on last night, and then we had that amazing river section with the rapids. Just superb amounts of fun. Shame about the boat, but that could be repaired, and it was absolutely worth it. Definitely. Haggis and chips for lunch in Fort Augustus, and then on to Loch Ness where we are now. Yeah, we were lucky to find this little beach. There are very few camp spots along Loch Ness, and this was kind of just about perfect for us, really. We've all managed to get on, and yeah, we had room to have a fire and all the rest of it, so really good. Yeah, another absolutely gorgeous day. And the weather was just superb. You know, we had some bright blue skies and some sunshine, especially when we were coming along that river section with the cliffs. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, couldn't have asked for a better day. Tomorrow we're going to push on down Loch Ness. This is a huge loch, 22 miles. So we're hoping to find a camp spot, you know, towards the other end of the loch for tomorrow night, which will be great. And we don't know where it'll be, but that's half the fun of it. I like that. I like just moving on and actually not knowing where you're going to be the next day. Yeah, absolutely love it here. Good night.